A long time ago, and I mean a long, long time ago, there was a quaint little cowpoke town somewhere out west, way west, really, really far west, called Discovery City, US of A. Now mind you, this was a simple time you rode a horse to get where you wanted to go, you panned for gold in them dar hills, and the stagecoach rolled in every morning promptly at 9 a.m. It was a wild time. Desperados, them's the bad guys, were robbing banks and holding up stagecoaches. Most everybody carried a gun. Discovery City, for a wild western town, was actually pretty peaceful. Until Jake the Snake showed up and started causing some mischief. Luckily, Discovery City had just hired themselves a new sheriff, Trigger Happy. There he is now, polishing his six-shooter. That's a gun, you know. I wonder how he got his name Trigger Happy. Oh, well, now I know. Moving along, we can't forget about his handy-dandy BFF. And that's best friends forever, you know, his BFF, Otis, the sheriff's trustworthy, faithful sidekick. Just so you know, Otis is one French fry short of a Happy Meal. But he's loyal to his sheriff and to the townspeople of Discovery City. It's a one-horse town, and that one horse lives at the livery stable. His name is Nugget, which stands for manure. That's poo, you know.
I don't even like duty-frees. I like sushi.
As with every western town, you gotta have a sarsaparilla shop. That's root beer, you know. And you ain't gonna find none better than Wise Wyatt's Good News Cafe. There he is now, shining up the tables, getting ready for another day's business. What makes Discovery City so interesting are the people who live here. Hoping to put Discovery City on the map is our very own Bailey Pearl. She's our resident entertainer, filled with ambition for stardom. You'll hear her coming long before you see her, kinda like the 9 o'clock stagecoach. Up in them thar hills is where you'll usually find Prospect Pete, prospecting for gold. That's looking for gold, you know. He's at the bank now. Looks like he might be cashing in some gold he just found. But let's go back to the beginning of the story. Like I said, Discovery City is quaint, but it's wild. Way wild, really wild, like the Wild West. Crawling with desperados. That's bad guys, remember? And one bad guy in particular was that no good Jake the Snake. He was so scary his mugshot was on a wanted poster. Why, his mother was even afraid of him. And that little hombres, that means friends, you know, that little hombres is where our story begins.